Welcome back to the second episode of the genre-defying Construction Machines Simulator 2016. A tongue twister if ever there was one, but we are back into things. It seems like there is a whole city to explore, but it's taking us a very long time to actually scroll around. So I don't want to take half an hour or so just to move around the city. So what we're going to do is we're going to continue on pretty much right where we left off. Unfortunately, I was recording the second episode. This is the proper second episode, if it actually manages to record, because I hit yet another blue screen of death while recording this game. So that means to tell me that there's something drastically wrong with this game. There's probably some memory overflow issues or some memory issues that are causing the blue screen of death. So that is a bit of a shame. I'll probably be getting a refund after this episode, because after 2 hours you can't actually get of gameplay, you can't get a refund off Steam, and if a game's gonna cause a blue screen of death, something very wrong with it. So anyways, what happened is we actually bought a new vehicle called the Excavator. Now you can actually upgrade it. We can go check the upgrades: the improved hydraulics, double track on the left and right hand side, and a bigger gas tank, which is actually really cool because the tracks actually do get decrease, I guess, in health, for lack of a better term, and the gas also runs out, so a bigger gas tank would help us out much more. That's very, very cool. Actually brings in a new gameplay element to the game, so that's something cool to keep in mind when it comes to this game. So let's go ahead and start off with a new mission. We've got either demolish the old shop, tiring work, or flatten the piles. Today's the 21st, so let's start off with a brand new job, the one that we got today. And this is the one where you actually need an excavator and then a front end loader as well. So the excavator's the new vehicle that we just got, that we had a look at. Very exciting. And this is pretty much exactly where my game crashed. So this is going to be all brand new to me and just as exciting as ever. Let's go skip all of this jibber jabber and not fall into this sinkhole, but actually get into the excavator and start driving. Wow, very big beast. Thankfully the tracks aren't independent of each other, and we can scroll in and out, which is really cool. Better make sure I don't hit too many things, and gotta watch for the fuel. Actually, what I should do is, if I can play this properly, here we go. How do we move this around? What if you press H? All right, change mode. Oh, okay. That's what I wanted to do. I wanted to just move that off the ground. All right, now we're good to go. Now what do I need to do? That'll be a great start. Demolish the building with the excavator and then flatten the debris. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually move this guy right up around over here. Turn over to the right hand side as sharply as we can. Probably going to have to do a 3-point turn or so. This is not a very highly maneuverable vehicle, as you'd expect. All right, and I guess now, oh god, right tire tracks are already damaged. That's a brilliant start. All right, so the debris is this literal dog poo looking thing. I guess that's a little bit too liberal for dog poo. Well, whatever it is, we've got to clear it out as well, and we did a lot of that last episode, but you guys did not see. Now we've got to demolish the building with the excavator. So okay, I guess what we've got to do is head over into the changed game mode. So let's press tab now and do this and hope for the best. Right, we can move that out like so, and W and S do that. I want to change. Oh, here we go. Left mouse button does that. Okay, this is what we want. Okay, and actually what I'll do is I'll press tab again. I'll just drive forward a little bit. Alright, now we should be good. Now if I press tab, watch this. This should like smash through the building, but clearly it doesn't. Oh, here we go. Let's just do that as the music starts as well. Alright, this is what I'll do. I'll just keep on moving it from left to right and hope for the best. Maybe moving it around a little bit more. So we've got to smash 300 bits and pieces, which is quite a little bit. It's going to take us, I guess, a little while for us to do that, because it is very finicky as well. We're going to have to just do our best at wrecking as much as we possibly can. Try not to hit these concrete barricades and all, but we are pretty good. I guess the lower we hit, the better, because then the things up on top will also start falling down, right? Let's just keep on doing what we're doing though now. Seems like we're off to a pretty good start. Thankfully, these missions are not timed as well, so I won't be having to embarrass myself too much. What do I need to do? I'll move that arm like so. Now I can swing around a little bit more. Right, that didn't smash up that much. I'll lift the arm up and then how do we put that black bit down? I guess that's the only way. Oh, like that. Okay, right mouse button. Okay. Geez, so many different options and controls. It gets really confusing quick smart. But what if we go back over to this way and then we lower it down? Here we go. Let's take a little bit of a run up. And bang. Alright, that didn't really do too much. Let's lower it down a little bit. And destroy all of this stuff. Here we go. What? You're telling me we ran out of gas? That is full of gas, that is. Alright, well, back we go. Surprised it ran out of gas like that, but... Alright, so here we go. Oh, actually we need to press F to hold it. That is a gas tank, my friends. All we actually have to do is just run up to the vehicle and it automatically gets loaded into the thing. So there we go, full tank of gas, which is great stuff, and we can continue back onto our reckless ways. We'll lift this up. There we go. What are we at now? 93. Alright, what if I press tab now? We drive forward a little bit. Try not to damage our treads or our tracks too much, and back we go. Into doing what we were doing before. Smashing into as many things as we possibly can. Now, I think we actually have to smash all of this with the excavator. Don't think we really have an option to go to our hammer, but you know what? It's worth a shot though, right? Oh. It actually does work, okay. Jeez, that's very ominous looking. Actually, we pretty much need to come in over here to do this stuff. So, you know what we'll do? We'll come up over here and... Oh, we can smash this stuff. So what if I smash the whole bottom foundation? Maybe that's a start. Although with this game, it wouldn't surprise me if the stuff, like the bricks were flying... We're managing to stay up by some miraculous force of anti-gravity. Here we go. Oh, look at that score multiplier. This is multiplier. This is what we're talking about. This is what I like to see. This is much easier, actually. I still have no idea how those bricks were keeping up before, but alright. Here comes everything down again. Alright, so this is pretty much that first building down. Oh, we still got the front foundation, so let's go take this down as well. Much easier than with the excavator. Alright, although I think because of the door frame, we're not going to be able to like smash this stuff here. Oh, actually we are. Oh, that's advanced. Alright, here we go. Yet again, defying all forces of gravity before us. Hopefully we're not stuck. We aren't. That's good. What are we at? 210 out of 300. So we're doing pretty well. That means we are pretty much able to go back to this building and have our way with it. What if... Okay. Got to watch out for all these bricks on the ground. Definitely don't want to be getting stuck. I don't think there's a way to respawn back to safety. So we definitely are going to have to keep an eye on any potential places where we can get stuck, because we definitely don't want to run up there. Just keep on trying to smash things. I do like the way that this works though, like the physics of this game. Something different. Brings something different to this game. I mean, they're nothing to write home about, but it's something new as well, so I'm just very worried. Like, I'm literally worried that the game's gonna crash on me again, and then the recording will be all for nothing yet again. Oh no. I don't think there's ever been a game that's caused a blue screen of death the way this game has, and it's 2 in a row now. Like, it's not just like, I don't know, some potential virus or something. It's literally this game causing it. which is unbelievable. But and I'm certain Steam's got some quality control, right? Before they release a game on their platform, but maybe not. Alright, it's always this corner that we get stuck in, so gotta watch out for that. Let's come inside this building and start destroying everything before us. Should start falling down any moment now. There we go. How much is that? 270. Seems like they all take 2 hits to get destroyed. There we go. 297. 3 more. Yeah, it seems like they take 2 hits. 1 and then 2. Alright. Objective done. Music seems to have stopped on us as well. So let's get out of here. Jump right out of there as quickly as possible. Thankfully, there's no OH&S, like occupational health and safety, in this game as well, because, geez, buildings falling everywhere. It would not be too good. Oh, look at that. We can even zoom in. That's cool. All right, let's get into this excavator. No, not excavator. Bulldozer, sorry. And now all we need to do is trample this poo-looking stuff. We actually need to bring that front loader down onto the ground. So it slows us around driving around, but it's got to be done. Alright, where are we? There we go. There's quite a bit of this stuff on the ground here as well, so. Although we're almost halfway down now. Is there anything up on that side? No, not really. It's all the poop is literally on this side, so let's keep it back down over here. Let's try to get that one. Boom, that's down. 37 out of 55. Get out of these shrubs before we crash and need to replace our tires, which would be a travesty. Alright, we're at 42. Jeez, this is going to go right down to the wire. Got another 10 more to destroy. I guess there are 10. It'll be probably exactly 10. Or 9. What it seems like there is if we do manage to get to the end of the episode, what we'll do is I'll show you guys the free play options, because it seems like there's a set amount. There's about 16 or so missions in total of this game. And once you complete one in the scenario campaign mission, you can play it back in the free play, which is pretty cool. But I don't think there's going to be like an unlimited set of missions. It's a finite type of game. And we've got to return the excavator to the gate. All right, let's go do that then. Let's get out of this vehicle and to this one. And, oh, actually we'll lift the arm right up and then we'll press tab so we can get into driving mode. And let's try to conserve as much fuel as we possibly can, but not driving around too much. I'm gonna have to... Oh, really? Fix the broken part with a wrench. Oh, this... Ah, that's what that wrench was for. It wasn't a butt plug or anything. It was a wrench. All we gotta do is just keep holding our mouse and it'll get to work. Oh, man. Alright, brilliant stuff. Repair done. He can do this just out of fun as well, just flail his arms about. Looks like he's we won't even go there. Alright, into the vehicle we go. So we need to drop it off where that green stuff is there. In the highlighted area. I'm actually gonna have to slow down again, reverse around a little bit, and now we're good to go as well. Alright, seems like we did everything in quick succession, hopefully, anyway. So we'll get the bonus as well, which would be nice. Even though I don't know what new vehicles there are to get though. Alright, look at that. We've earned quite a bit there. Unfortunately, the costs for the fuel also do add up. $50. Not too much though. Alright, so what else do we have available to us? We've got renovation preparation, where I guess we'd have pretty much the same stuff to do. I wonder if this little image is actually what happens in the game. Let's go have a look. It'll be interesting anyway. I'm certain we've got like more of that dog poop to clean up. House under renovation. Yes, we know. So keep the main building intact. All right, this should be easy enough. Run over the old metal poles and demolish the building's annex. By annex, you mean this stuff? Yes, beautiful. Alright. So, that's 115 pieces there. That is quite a bit. It doesn't even look like it, but I'll take their word for it. And these old metal poles, so we've got to run over them. Shouldn't be too difficult to do. So that means we'll get the old metal poles and we'll drive over them with this guy. Now his axle is like in the middle, so it's very, very difficult to actually control him with any type of finesse. I'm probably going to be doing a lot of reversing back and forth. Sounds like wood to me. So much for the old metal poles. Thankfully they're not all that difficult to actually drive over as well. Let's keep on doing this. Oh, beautiful. Got 2 in a go. Alright, so we've got 5 more to go down. I only do see 3. Oh, here we go. There's 2 more there. They always give us some spares, or spare like things to destroy just in case like something happens, which is a good thing as well. Alright, so we'll get this guy out of the way as soon as we're able to. We'll leave him there. And now we've got to destroy the building's annex. So let's go do that. I've never heard like of a addition to a building called an annex, like a definitely never heard. I've like heard of annexing nations and all that kind of stuff, like in terms of politics and nation states and all that, but annex to a building, I've never heard that phrase or the terminology. But I guess it would make sense though, wouldn't it? Alright, so what we've got to do, this guy looks like he's sleeping on the job. Oh, look at that. If I press C, we can go first person mode, even though it's pitch black and everything, but that's cool nonetheless. Alright, now, oh no, we don't want to go driving mode. I want to lift this up. There we go. This is what we like. Let's just keep hammering it down like that. And hopefully that'll bring us some good. No. What if I lower it and then go kaboom? There we go. That works as well. What are we at now? Jeez, that is a lot of stuff we need to destroy. So what if I come back out of here and do this? And we'll go do the same on this side. I guess that's not going to work because it's still joined to the building. Oh wow, we can actually do it that high. Okay, that's pretty cool. I think it's still much faster to do it with the excavator, so I think we'll go back. I'll just do these bottom bits with the sledgehammer. I feel like Triple H with this sledgehammer though, destroying everything that's in front of us. I haven't watched any WWE wrestling in ages. Like, oh man, it's been a very long while. Obviously, it's still going on. Sometimes you see like the odd video going viral on YouTube or something, WWE, but very rarely these days. All I ever hear about it is how they've destroyed WWE. I guess it's now like the stuff to watch for kids like that are growing up these days. So I'll just keep on driving forward. Here we go. I definitely don't want to smash this main building though. We should be good. There we go. There goes that. Music starts blasting and let's keep driving forward. Alright, what we're going to do is we're going to do the same handheld demolishing over here on this side. We'll have that demolished itself, but okay. Things are just spontaneously demolishing themselves. that's about it. What I want to do is just check out the soundtrack. Music is just on and off. That's all we've got. Right. We are playing on higher graphics as well, mind you. Or very high, whatever it is. So this is pretty much the most that you're going to expect from this game. We are playing at a buttery smooth 60 frames though. I'd love to know what you guys think about the 60 frames a second videos as well, because to me they just seem very unrealistic almost. Like the way it seems on video just doesn't seem the way that it looks like when you play the game. It just seems very fake almost. Alright, I think that's about enough. We might be able to destroy this stuff. Alright. Now also, we need to move these tracks a little bit. Something like so. There we go. Where are we at? 88. That should be 89. Oh, that was a good clean smash. Right. And now we're good to go. Let's keep going this way. Try not to demolish a building, although it is very, very tempting, I must admit. I'll keep my desires to myself. Beautiful. Now we've got to push the debris to the specified area. What debris you speak of? Like this stuff? No? Okay, not that stuff. This stuff. I mean push it. Okay, so by pushing it, you mean with the bulldozer. We're going to go back into drive mode. We're going to have to reverse our way out. He's probably going to run out of steam any second now. Well, we're going to be good. Alright. I'm just going to slide off over here. That's alright with me. Alright, let's get out of here. And into this bulldozer we go. Thankfully, he's got a lot of fuel in him, so no problems there. Just going to have to try and not to smash this vehicle up too much, though. Although we're going to be good. Alright. Now I've got to push all of this crap. Lower this down. I've got to push 20 of those pieces into here. That seems very difficult, if you ask me. Alright. I'm always up for a challenge though. I mean, that is kind of why we play these simulator games. It's more torture than fun to play. At least for a lot of them. Alright, here we go. It seems like it's going to be a good push. Hey, we got 7 in there now. That's what I like to hear. Oh, I feel a good amount coming. 13. There should be about 7 in this push. Oh! Oh, boom, we destroyed the building. Bit of recklessness there caused us to fail. But I'm going to have to end this right now before the game crashes on us once more. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed. I wouldn't recommend buying this game, to be quite honest. If you do want to see more, then I will be more than happy to oblige though. But until next time, I'll see you guys later. If you have enjoyed, be sure to leave a like.